neon lights are bright on Broadway.
On Broadway.
They say there's always magic in the air.
On Broadway.
When you're walking down the street, you ain't had enough to eat. The glitter rubs right off your feet, and you know it.
They say the women treat you fine on Broadway.
But looking at you just gives me the blues.
On Broadway.
How you gonna make some time when all you got is one thin dime?
And one thing dime won't even shine your shoes.
On Broadway.
They say that I won't last long on Broadway.
On Broadway.
I'll catch a Greyhound bus for home, they all say.
On Broadway.
But they get wrong, I know they are, 'cause I can play this here guitar. And
Now I'm pretend I'm a star on Broadway.
I won't pretend I'm a
I
star.
won't pretend I'm a star.
A huge welcome to you, the Chaz Everett family. It's a pleasure and an honor to be here with you. We are going to share the most incredible time together now, celebrating you, acknowledging you. But before we do anything, let's say a huge hello and a welcome to my co-host, my co-star, the beautiful, the lovely, the talented Miss Raquel Munn.
Thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the dapper, the handsome, he's your co-host, Mr. Craig Abani. Take it away.
It's all about you, the Chaz Everett family. It has been so difficult in 2020 to get a sense of togetherness. So we want to welcome you all from all the regions of South Africa, all the corners of South Africa. We're sharing this day today. It's about celebrating 40 years of Chaz Everett, 40 years of innovation, 40 years of being ahead of the game, 40 years stronger. And it's about acknowledging all of you.
They say that I won't last too long on Broadway. I'll catch a Greyhound bus for home, they all say.
But they get wrong, I know they are, 'cause I can play this here guitar. And I won't pretend I'm a star on Broadway. I won't pretend I'm a star
I won't pretend I'm a star
on Broadway. Once again, welcome to the Chaz Everett Biannual 2020 Awards. 2020, a year that has come to mean a lot of different things to different people. It's been tough, it's been challenging, it's been unprecedented. From what I've heard, speaking to Barry Everett and Barry Davies, the people out there, the agents, the people at ground level, the people in the trenches, have turned what appeared to be limitations into opportunities. Not only have you used this challenging 2020 to survive, but you've thrived. Not just survive, but thrive. Apparently you have exceeded all expectations. You have reached new heights. Barry Everett told me that October last year was the best month in sales that you'd had until June of this year. And then I'm told July and August are much the same. In other words, you are achieving greater heights. You are exceeding all expectations. You are reaching higher goals. And you're doing it in 2020, during a pandemic, during a lockdown, during a crisis. Well, if that isn't cause for celebration, I don't know what is. Speaking of celebration, it also happens to be the 40th year of Chaz Everett. Chaz Everett, 40 years stronger. 40 years of innovating, 40 years of growing this Chaz Everett family, 40 years of staying ahead of the game. So for that, I want to say congratulations. I want to say happy birthday. I also want to say we have an incredible event lined up for you. We've got entertainment. We're hopefully going to make you smile. We're going to make you laugh. We're also going to hand out some awards. Barry Everett and Barry Davies made it very clear to me that they want you to be acknowledged. They're proud of you. They are so pleased with you. They want to acknowledge you and they want to celebrate you. And they also want us to come together. They want the Chaz Everett family to come together. Family coming together is something that's been difficult to do on a personal level and on a professional level in 2020. So that's what this is all about. We're here to celebrate you. We're here to recognize you. We're here to hand out some awards, to entertain, to have a laugh, and to have a good time. We're going to hear from Barry Everett and Barry Davies in a second. But before we do that, I cannot sidestep the Barry and Barry thing, the Tom and Jerry show, as they call themselves. We're getting a lot of mileage out of this, and I'm getting maybe a little too much mileage out of it. But we hope you enjoy it as much as we do. So before we cut to Bobby and Bobby, to Tom and Jerry, to Barry and Barry, I'm going to go to my co-star, my co-host, Raquel Munn. Her and I have a way of solving this Barry issue. Let's take a look.
Are you ready?
Oh, wait.
It's Barry with an E, not Barry with an A, 'cause Barry with an A goes A, not A. It's E instead of A, B instead of B, civil as can be, see, Barry. See, I'll do it again. It's Barry with an E, not Barry with an A, 'cause Barry with an A goes A, not A. It's E instead of A, B instead of B, simple as can be, see, Barry. Now if my name were Ada, I'd be Ada, even backwards I'd be Ada. Or if my name was James, then I'd be James, because with James, what can you do? Or Robert, or William, or Michael, or Craig. But when you're a Barry, you always have to say. Okay, but what if your name was Barry? Then it's Barry with an A, not Barry with an E, 'cause Barry with an E goes A, not A. It's A instead of B, B instead of B, simple as can be, see, Barry. But what we really want to say is, it's Barry with an E, not Barry with an A, 'cause Barry with an A goes A, not A. It's E instead of A, B instead of B, simple as can be, see, Barry. Great, did you get that? Awesome.
Oh. What are their names?
I've really got used to wearing this mask lately, Barry.
I never thought it'd become part of my sort of fashion statement, as the different masks for every day of the week, but I'm sure our audience won't mind if we take these off for a brief moment in time.
I think it's color-coded to your waistcoat, so...
Well, as you know, I'm also the most colorblind man in Chaz Everett.
You know, every one of us know that when we started this year, we were thinking, this is our 40th birthday. We thought 2020, the year of plenty, and it sure has stood out to be that kind of year, hasn't it, Barry?
It is. Who could have imagined where we would be in 2020?
Every single time we've looked forward or looked back, the ultimate result that we would have achieved would have been some form of growth from where we came from, irrespective of the conditions or the environment that we found ourselves in.
But it was interesting to look when we hit the first quarter. We were on a really improved run over the last quarter of the year before, and then all of a sudden, we hit March. And what happened?
There was a precipice. Who would have thought that everybody in the world, come March, we're deciding which countries should be locked down, which countries should be wearing masks. And South Africa's government reacted very quickly and locked us down quite early. We even delayed our 2020 celebrations. And that was a big call to make.
And it was a tough one because for all of you folks out there who did win awards for 2019, it's meant some delayed gratification. But I think the advent of lockdown and COVID-19 internationally has allowed us to sort of better understand sometimes that we do have to wait for some good things, like red wine. Yeah, I think what it has brought to the fore for me is the real estate industry has always been one which has been full of creativity. But how the rest of the world and the rest of South Africa went along with getting so creative during one of the most tense and unusual times in our history. And that includes our real estate agents. And not by breaking the law, but by thinking out of the box.
Well, as we mentioned right now, at the beginning of this chat, and I'm really enjoying this, by the way, is that 40 years ago, this company was started by a man and his wife with a big dream for all its people. Here we enter 40 years later into 2020, and we have probably one of the world's biggest crises that we've known, where the entire globe was hit by the pandemic with COVID-19. And that created some choices. You know, many people thought that it was a temporary thing. And then after the first month of lockdown, we would have just opened up and would be in business as usual. Fortunately, our leadership and the people within our group were aligned in our belief that this was something that was going to create an opportunity for us to fast track what we've been working on in terms of our technology and our cloud-based business over the past number of years.
Yep, proving necessity is the mother of all invention. I think if we'd been told before lockdown we could do what we have done in the same period of time, I would have said you were smoking something from Table Mountain.
Barry, and many of us thought we were smoking something from Table Mountain when we were watching the news. You know, every single country in the world was going through exactly the same thing. I was dealing on the global advisory board of leading real estate companies of the world, of which you know we are proud affiliates.
Paying members.
Yeah, and sitting in those meetings to interact with our Italian counterparts, our people in the Caribbean and in the US, in various parts of Germany and Switzerland, and other parts of the globe, made me feel so appreciative to this worldwide global organization that we are part of. And we were not in this journey alone. Some of those countries were ahead of us on the curve, and we were able to learn from them, which put us in a very fortunate position. And I think I want to congratulate you and your operational team, each one of the people in our organization, the administration staff, the leaders in each one of the businesses, both in rentals and sales, and our administrators who were soldiers who, within 3 or 4 days, were up to speed, and we were operating and communicating with one message: encourage one another, be safe, and make sure that your customers are fine.
100%. And I think what we also saw was we're here to celebrate the first 6 months of our top achievers. And what was incredible to me when we looked at the results in terms of our bronzes, our silvers, our golds, our platinums, our double plats, our diamonds, was the consistency. If you look at the first 3 months, the first quarter where we were trading in a so-called normal fashion, and then you look at the second quarter where we were trading under the most, I don't even know what word to use for it, the most unusual circumstances the world has ever seen. If you have a look through that, what makes our award winners today so special is it wasn't just the first quarter, it was the second quarter in those unusual times that their skills came to light, their relationship building that they've done with the clients during lockdown paid off. And we've seen that and I'd love you to talk a little bit about the last 3 months' results, Barry, from a group's point of view, just so that the team out there get an idea of how much ground we've made back in June, July, and August.
Before we even talk about those wonderful months, I want to add some extra content to what you've just shared. We had lockdown on March 24th, was it? That means the deeds office closed on March 24th. From that day forward until June, there was no deeds office allowed to be open. And we ran from January, if I recall, to June, which means the period from March almost until June, there were virtually no registrations except the registrations that occurred in the first 24 days. So when we look at these results, Many people may think, oh, it's not as great as it would have been in other years. And absolutely, but not because of the lack of sales. It was because the deeds office, which allows these points to be allocated for most of the transactions that occurred, only opened in June and actually only found its rhythm at the end of July to start efficiently working again. So I'm looking forward not only to this awards, but I can only imagine what the second 2 quarters are going to look like. And the 3 months that you refer to, when we opened on the 1st of June, were beyond believable. Firstly, I'd like to say, our teams worked tirelessly around the night, but at the end of the day, I think everybody was also praying. And I think our Father in heaven really blessed our people, and we give him all the glory for that as well.
Yeah, it's a hard one because right now there's a lot of people sitting at home watching the awards in a very different format to which we've done it before, who are probably thinking, wow, I wish I was getting recognized. And they may not have been, because if you were somewhere like Cape Town, and the Cape Town's deeds office, I think, has been more closed than open. But what I want to say to you right now is just think about how great the awards will be for the next 2 quarters, because it will all catch up. It always does. Sure, the rewards are based on registrations, but if I look at the pipeline of sales that have built up during June, July, and August, I think our next awards, you're going to see some of the most outstanding results the group has ever seen. And we're going to be recognizing more people than we've ever recognized before.
When Ruard, our financial manager, gave us the results for each count from June and the sales that we made in June, if I recall, I think June, we missed our best month ever by about 7 million rand.
It was just under the 10 million rand mark, yeah. As a group.
As a group. And in July, we smashed our best record ever over the last 40 years.
So 40 years worth of trading, all of those years of so-called good markets, bad markets, in different markets. 1 month, we beat all of those at a time when everybody else was bemoaning their fate.
And then in August, who would have believed that every one of those agents that are watching today or this evening would have realized that they helped and they made history in 2020 on our 40th birthday to achieve the highest record of sales in terms of numbers and in terms of value, which knocked the billion-plus mark out the ballpark. So congratulations to each one of you for your contributions, your tireless work, the letters that we get from your customers just saying how amazing you are, has truly showed that our message over the years, where agents will be at the center of the transaction, always within the Chas Everett Group, as long as they are valuable to their customers. And that value that you add to your customers is the definition of success for us.
It's a changed market, it's a changed world. We will never go back to where we were. But the people that we're recognizing today, they've caught up with that changed world. They're here, they're being recognized, and the next 6 months, we will see that same level of recognition coming through to all the people who've made those changes. To everybody who's getting awards today, it's an unusual circumstance. It feels really weird standing up here, looking at a screen. It's nice to be next to Barry on stage because we've always done things that way. But to be standing up here and not be able to see you physically. But over the last 3-4 months, we've probably got to know our agents better. We're constantly in communication with you. It's even seeing you on the Zoom screen. It's great to have that contact. From the very bottom of my heart, I want to say to all of you, thank you for everything you've put in to bring the results that you have, and congratulations on your awards today.
I second that, Barry. And I am just so grateful to have you at my side. We like brothers in arms. I really appreciate you. Each one of the people out there that are working with our customers and building those relationships each and every day. We truly, truly honor you this evening. And those of you that have joined us recently that haven't participated, welcome to our family, wherever you are. We're really sending out a big amount of gratitude for you taking the journey with us. This is an amazing organization, and what you're going to see happen in the next couple of months across Chas Everett is going to be very exciting for you as agents to see the way that we're pivoting our business to make sure that you as agents get the opportunity to really one day retire wealthy. And that to us is very, very important, and part of our purpose is to add value to you each and every day and to our principals. Thank you very, very much for the opportunity for us to be leaders in this organization, because to be a leader in this organization is an absolute privilege, because each one of you are leaders in your own right too.
One of the things we ask in our traditional awards is we always ask for a show of hands around the room in terms of who's at their first Chas Everett Awards ceremony. Now, I can't ask for a show of hands around the room. If you do put your hand up and you're in Cape Town, I understand. It's just the Merlot. Don't lose any sleep over it. But from a practical point of view, all of those people who have joined us recently, you will be recognized. And what we want to experience today is that Chas Everett feel, our family love, and our never losing sight of the fact that the agent is at the center of our business always. Thank you.
Chas Everett would like to take a moment to say a huge thank you to all of their sponsors. Where would they be without you? Better Bond, Absa Bank, Dykes van Heerden, Botha Coetzee Mapekula Incorporated, Grobler Levine Soenius Incorporated, Hengst and McMaster, Kap van Wyk van Sail, Low and Hale, Milton's, Sandra Frame Attorneys, Schindler's, Seymour, DeToy and Basson, Sneemans Incorporated, STPB, Veron McLare, Payprop, Private Property, Prevance, and Rodell. A huge thank you to all of you from Chas Everett.
Hello everyone at Chas Everett. Thank you very much for the opportunity to be part of your virtual awards. I'm sure all of you would have experienced quite a bit of activity in the market, and we've certainly seen us coming out of lockdown how the market has increased more and more and more. So that's very, very good news for us. Initially, we know it was a bit of pent-up demand of customers, but we're certainly seeing now that the interest rates are the lowest it's been in 50 years, a 30% drop in the interest rate. We can see a lot of activity in the market, especially from first-time buyers taking opportunity to buy homes in this space. So there's certainly some good news for us. We expect interest rates to stay quite low in the next sort of foreseeable future, 12 to 18 months. And we're certainly hoping that this activity will continue to stay there. And I certainly hope that you could benefit from the activity that we're currently seeing. So some good news after definitely some hardship that we've experienced over the past 5 months. Firstly, I would like to award our top supporting agent, and this is for the period of January of this year to the 30th of June. And in terms of the volume of registrations, and here we have from Chas Everett Benoni, congratulations, Bev Scott. Then our second award goes to our top national supporting office, also on the volume of registrations for the same period, again from our Benoni office, congratulations. And then lastly, we did a bit of a lucky draw, and I would like to announce that winner of that lucky draw. And this is all the way from Cape Town, from Somerset West, from the Chas office there. And this goes to Kimberly Gonsalves. Congratulations, Kimberly. Your prize is on its way in the post. Guys, thank you once again for being part of it. I hope you enjoy your awards, and congratulations to each one of you. Keep well.
Hello, my name is Carl and I'm the Business Development Executive at Private Property. It's an absolute privilege today to be able to celebrate with you, albeit virtually, and to acknowledge your hard work and dedication. It certainly has been a challenging time for all of us in real estate, but still one with many successes and achievements. As you can see from the video clip, Private Property has experienced significant growth over the last while. And if we look at just what we've done with Chaz Everett, we can see that we have grown the number of views on your for sale listings by 84% and the number of leads by 38% year on year. And we did this while still giving a 25% discount over the last 6 months to support you during COVID. Private Property would not be experiencing this growth trajectory if it wasn't for the support from all of you. Today though, we'll be recognizing the top 2 agents and top 2 officers for all of their support. The top 2 agents goes to Cheryl van der Venter from the Well Coast and Iris Venter from Brits and Harties. And the top office is KZN North Coast and from inland, Chaz Everett Centurion. Once again, thank you all for your support and I look forward to seeing you all very soon. Goodbye.
May I have the honor of inviting Craig Obani back to the stage.
Welcome, Craig.
I want to say a very big thank you to Chaz Everett for letting me come over here and give out some awards. Awards are important. I want to say this next category is very important. Hey, I'm talking to you. I'm looking to you. The Bronze Awards. Rental.
With 25 points, from Rustenburg, Tertius Olivier. With 25 points, from Rustenburg, Elsa Stander. With 28 points, from Namakwa, Andri van den Heever. With 29 points, from Namakwa, Elmarie Botma. With 30 points, from Centurion, Desiree Grelem. 31 points, from Whale Coast, Rihanna Stander. 32 points, from Northern Suburbs, Norman Adlam. 32 points, from Randburg, Ilana Koenig. 32 points, from Randburg, Jackie Greenwood.
I want to say this next category is very important. Hey, I'm talking to you. I'm looking to you. The Bronze Awards. Sales.
$25 points, from Bedford View, Mariana Marinakos. 25 points, Durban South, Tyrone Bam. 27 points, from Sandton, Ryan Chapman. 27 points, from Benoni, Gavin Scott. 27 points, Whale Coast, Amanda Geldenhuis. On 27 points, from Nelspruit, Tom Farmer. With 28 points, from Cape Town North, Egbert Meyer. 28 points, Robertson, Mardi Botha. 28 points, West Rand, Natalie van der Merwe. 28 points, Glen Vista, Marvelous Matlangu. 30 points, from Sandton, Ryan SK. 30 points from Rustenburg. Elmarie Lovemore. 30 points. Southern Cape. Teresa Bornman. On 31 points from Hoedspruit. Rose White. 31 points. West Coast. Rihanna Lowe. With 31 points from Whale Coast. Ian Nicholson. 31 points. Bedford View. Michelle Berman. 31 points. Randburg. Miranda Phillip. On 31 points. From Middleburg. Elzette Duploy. With 31 points. From the Southern Cape. Jean Hammond. With 31 points. Glen Vista. Robert Ngobeni. 32 points. West Coast. Denise Nietlin. 33 points. Centurion. Janelle Dreyer. With 33 points. From Benoni. Shanna Woods. 33 points. Midrand. Gordon Rose. 33 points. East London. Patty Richardson. 34 points. From Bloom. Natasha Dowd. Our first Bronze Team Award on 51 points. From Santon. Keith and Jenny Smith. A Bronze Team Award with 53 points. From Santon. Liz Vazana, Natalia Diaz, and Nicole Lotter. Another bronze team with 54 points. KZN North Coast, Wade Latham, and Sue Hayes. Bronze Team Award with 64 points. From Randburg, Zandri Lil and Glenn Thompson.
We are not throwing away our shot. I said we're not throwing away our shot. Sure, it's tough in every country, but not for us. We're hungry and we're not throwing away our shot. It's hard to see the wood from the trees. We're brought to our knees, Corona. So much time just cooped up, spent on your own. And you can feel the fear, it's rising, you despise it. You have to find a way to kill it and fight it. You're a diamond in the rough, a shiny piece of gold, trying to reach your goal, trying to be better than you were the day before. The race is long and it's only with yourself. We're here to thrive, not just survive. We're waiting with anticipation. No, you don't say that now. No, darling, you got to the bit where I say waiting with anticipation. No, you don't say anticipation now. That comes later. Okay? Every burden, every disadvantage we have learned to manage. Our egos get bruised, broken, battered, put a bandage on it. Put your big boy pants on, walk into the flame. We're not afraid, so let me spell out our name. We are the CHASEVE to the RITT. We're a a family out there making the best of it. Who told you that, Barry? No, Barry Everett. Essentially, we rise up relentlessly. I can't even breathe the same air as the person next to me, but I'll invite him on the journey to rise up there with me. There's gonna be a revolution, there has to be into me. I said in parenthesis, don't be shocked when the history books mention this. It's a journey, not a destination. Be part of the conversation, they will see our ascendancy, because we're not throwing away our shot. No, we're not throwing away our shot. Sure, it's tough in every country, but not for us. We're hungry and we're not throwing away our shot. I said we're not throwing away our shot. No, we're not throwing away our shot. Sure, it's tough in every country, but not for us. We're hungry and we're not throwing away our shot. We only get the one shot.
Now, you may be wondering why this 40-year-old white South African man is rapping at you. Well, Chaz Everett family, I'm doing that because I'm inspired by the story of this man, Lin-Manuel Miranda, approached to do a musical about America. So he said, okay, I've got something. It's about the first US Treasury Secretary, Alexander Hamilton. But it's rap, hip-hop, and pop. Everyone said it couldn't be done. The naysayers were aplenty. They said, you can't tell a historical story like this and do it to rap, pop, and hip-hop. Even the US president said, can't be done. He said they were laughing at him. But now...
Now, the truth is, though, they do owe me. Because 7 years ago, Lin-Manuel Miranda came to the White House Poetry Jam. And he took the mic and he announced that he and his musical collaborator, Alex Lacamoire, that they were going to perform a song from a hip-hop album they were working on, and I'm quoting him, about the life of somebody who embodies hip-hop, Treasury Secretary Alexander Hamilton. And so we all started laughing, but Lin-Manuel was serious. And who's laughing now?
So he created the greatest theatrical masterpiece of all time. It won all the Tony Awards. You cannot get a ticket for love or money. When theatre closed down because of Corona and lockdown, he sold it to Disney Plus for $45.5 million. I'm not talking about figures and money. I'm talking about believing in yourself, creating an opportunity, seizing your shot. And I thought it was appropriate for all you Chaz Everett Award recipients tonight. Well done on the hard work. Congratulations on seizing your.
Cause we are not throwing away our shot. I said we're not throwing away our shot. Sure, it's tough in every country, but not for us. We so hungry and we're not throwing away our shot. I said we're not throwing away our shot. No, we're not throwing away our shot. Sure, it's tough in every country, but not for us. We so hungry. Yes, it's tough in every country, but not for us. We so hungry, and we're gonna rise up. We're gonna rise up. We're not gonna throw away. Not gonna throw away our shot. I said we're not gonna throw away our. We're not throwing away our shot. 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 Shot.
To live, just sit and butter. Life's candy and the sun's a ball of butter. Don't bring around a cloud or rain on my parade. Don't tell me not to fly, I simply got to. If someone takes a spin, it's me and not you. Who told you you're allowed to rain on my parade? I'll march my band out. I'll beat my drum. Your turn at bat, sir. At least I didn't fake it, hat, sir. I guess I didn't make it. But weather and the rose of sheer perfection, the freckle on the nose of life's complexion, the cinder of the shiny apple of its eye. I gotta fly once, I gotta try once, only can die once, right, sir? Ooh, love is juicy, juicy, and you see, I gotta have my bite, sir. Get ready for me, love, cause I'm a comer. I simply gotta march, my heart's a drum. Don't bring around a cloud or rain on my parade. I'm gonna live and live now. Get what I want, I know how. One roll for the whole shebang. One throw, that bell will go clang. I am the target and wham. One shot, one gunshot and bam. Hey, Mr. Everett, here I am. How much my band out? I'll beat my drum, and if I'm band out, your turn out better. At least I didn't fake it, hot sir. I guess I didn't make it, but whether I'm the rose or camouflection, the freckle on the nose or lice complexion, nobody knows, nobody is gonna rain on my parade.
Hi, Rosie. It's Ida. How you? Oh, good, thanks. Listen, so I got it right. I decided to go with Chaz Everett. And you know what? They sold my property for even more than I asked for. Aren't they just fabulous? I'm never going to let any estate agent ever rain on my parade like that again.
Come on, babe, why don't we paint the town? With all that jazz, we're gonna own these streets. You'll see us up and down. With all that jazz, start the car, come to our whoopee spot, where the deals are real and the agents are hot. You'll see it all our way. 40 years stronger today, we are all. That's Chaz. Silver Cat.
35 points from West Rand, Linda Ogden. 36 points from West Rand, Adele Duplessis. 37 points, Whale Coast, Amy Withers. With 37 points from Amanzimtoti, Suzette Groevier. 38 points from Cape Town North, Munsif Yassim. On 38 points from Nelspruit, Natasha Prinsloo. 39 points, Amanzimtoti, Deirdre Kluchkist. 39 points, Rustenburg, Hester De Bruin. On 41 points, from Randburg, Marissa Kutsia. 41 points, Glen Vista, Rona Boshoff. 41 points, Glen Vista, Charlene Bauer. With 42 points, from Rustenburg, Michael Zyman. 42 points, Glen Vista, Licia Parsons. 50 points, Northern Suburbs, Karen Garcia. On 36 points, from Cape Town North, Carlu Brandt. with 36 points. Cape Town South, Sally Gracie, 36 points. From Benoni, Brandon van der Merwe, 36 points. From Benoni, Myra van der Merwe, with 36 points. From the West Rand, Annette Rotenbach, with 38 points. From Whale Coast, Caron Schofield, 39 points. Amanzimtoti, Sue Beamish, with 39 points. From Glen Vista, Jonathan Viljoen, 40 points. Bloemfontein, James Cunningham, with 44 points. Glen Vista, Annalyn Menezes, 44 points. From Centurion, Desiree Grayling, 45 points. From Cape Town North, Anne van Rensburg, 46 points. From Sandton, Barbara Pipolo, 49 points. From Paarl Central, Elfrida Retief, a Silver Team Award, 75 points. From Harties, Christo de Wet and Sari Haasbroek. To introduce our next category, I thought I would use the words from a classic Spandau Ballet song. You are gold, always believe in your soul. You've got the power to know you're indestructible. Always believing you are gold. With 51 points from Paarl Lifestyle Estates, Amanda Colombo. 53 points, Amanzimtoti, Michaela McAdam. 54 points, Randburg, Kerry Lewis. With 54 points, from Rustenburg, Samantha Ellis. 55 points, Whale Coast, Nick Lotter. On 59 points, from Cape Town North, Nicolene Mulder. 61 points, Rustenburg, Janke Fourie. On 63 points, Southern Cape, Roseanne Latteghan. With 65 points, Hout Bay, Janine Loxton. .54 points, from Randburg, Karin van der Merwe. 55 points, from Randburg, Lynn Massey Hicks. 56 points, from Randburg, Christine Todd. 58 points, Bedford View. Inner Thomas, 59 points. From Helderberg, Cheryl Claydon. On 59 points from Hout Bay, Jan van Eck. 61 points, Bedford View. Simon Pellet, 62 points. From Cape Agulhas, Streepjes van Wyk. A Gold Team Award on 103 points. From Sandton, Brian Falconer and Richard Miller with 114 points. Developments, Juge Santoro and Devon Bruff, 122 points. From Nelspruit, Greg Bissaro and Ivan Parnell.
Value, expertise, brain, heart, flexible, pricing. Value, expertise, brain, heart, flexible, pricing. Value, expertise, brain, heart, flexible, pricing. They had it coming, they had it coming. They only had themselves to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you platinum's the word, my friend.
66 points. From Cape Town North, Annette Saunders. With 71 points. From Centurion, Paul Grayling Jr. With 74 points. From Rustenburg, Treston Shaw. 75 points. From Rustenburg, Francois Duplessis. With 77 points. From Wellington, Idalet Jacobs and Charlene Brandt. 77 points. Rustenburg, Hetty Jacobs. 77 points. Rustenburg, Gert de Wet. 80 points. Rustenburg, Debbie Delarie. With 91 points. From Whale Coast, Nikki Krupski. 94 points. Amanzimtoti, Catherine Claassen. 96 points. From Rustenburg, Rita De Lange. Competition is always important. It helps to bring out the best in us. Of course, one must handle this competition in a mature and integrous way. Unfortunately, Frankenfurter from the Rocky Horror Show doesn't see it that way. You're all waiting with anticipation. Can I say it now? Yes, this is when we said you'd say it. Passion. You say the price of my love's not a price that you're willing to pay. You cry, 'cause you tested the waters which unfortunately have run dry. Now you're sad. Remember we made an arrangement, then you went away and you made me mad. Remember, despite our estrangement, I'm your man. You'll be back soon you'll see. You'll remember you belong to me. You'll be back, time will tell. You'll remember that I served you well. Oceans rise, empires fall. We can see each other through it all. 'Cause when push comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love. You will be back like before. I will fight the fight and win the war. For your love, for your praise, and you'll love me till my dying day. When you're gone, I'll go mad. So don't throw away this thing we've had. 'Cause when push comes to shove, I will quite simply kill all of the competition. I will kill them, I will ruin them, destroy them to remind you of my love. Hello, everybody. But seriously, it's not about transactions. The ethos at Chaz Everett is about family, it's about relationships, it's about love. So to hear more about that, let's go to another one of my characters, this time Billy Flynn from the musical Chicago. I don't care about expensive things, cashmere coats, diamond rings, don't mean a thing. All I care about is love. That's what I'm here for. I don't care for wearing silk cravats, ruby studs, satin spats, don't mean a thing. All I care about is love. Show me long raven hair flowing down about to there. When I see her running free, keep your money, that's enough for me. I don't care for driving pocket cars or smoking long butt cigars. No, no, not me. All I care about is doing the guy in who's picking on you, twisting the wrist that's turning the screw. All I care about is love. You know, ladies and gentlemen, as we get now to the business end of the awards, I know from my conversations with Barry and Barry, your generals, that it's not all about how much you can get, how much we can make, how many transactions we can get. It's about relationships. It's about humanity. It's about gratitude. Barry said to me, we're not out there all puffed up, being proud of ourselves. We are grateful that we're able to function, to serve, to do our jobs. He said the agents are, second to their family members, the most important people out there. You people out there in the trenches. And these leaders that you have, a very important time. 2020 has been a difficult time for everybody. But your leaders, your generals have told me they acknowledge your individuality and they invite you to be those individuals while you are part of a team, while you are part of a family, maintaining the Chaz Everett ethos. So it's not all about transactions, it's about people. As we try to find our groove, it feels like a war. It's not up to them, it's up to you. You know what you have to do to rise up. I will tell my story. I will either surrender or I will find a way to rise up. Fight for what I demand, but there's only two men who can give us the command to rise up. Understand, it's the only way to rise up, to rise up. Here they come. Here come the generals. Ho, ho, ho. Here come the generals. The moment you've been waiting for. Here come the generals. Barry. Here come the generals.
We're not outgunned, outmanned, we're not outnumbered, and we're not outplanned. We've gotta make an all-out stand.
But they're gonna need their hard-working clan.
Can I be real a second, but just a millisecond? Let down my guard and tell the people how I feel a second. Now I'm the model of a modern major general, your fearless leader who's here to see if you've got the minerals. I know you do, you've shown you do. Goodness, you continue to make it so easy for me to praise you in these verses. The new development team's notched up a steady stream of purchases.
The new development team's notched up a steady stream of purchases. Steady stream of purchases. Say that quickly. During lockdown? Oh, alrighty then. Your success isn't just fleeting. You're out there leading while around you all the others are retreating. Sales have gone up in the north and the south. The interest rate went down in May.
What'd he say? We're not outgunned, we're not outmanned, we're not outnumbered, and we're not outplanned.
Let's hear you, generals.
We've gotta make an all-out stand.
But they're gonna need their hard-working clan. Here come the generals, rise up. Here come the generals, rise up. Here come the generals, rise up. Here come the generals and their hard-working clan. Boom!
And here, as we get to the end of this wonderful event this evening, we know we couldn't be together and we've had to do this while being apart, but as one organization, one body, all aligned, we are one family. And Barry, that is something absolutely amazing that I've found over the years, that irrespective of who joins this organization, they come with the same values, they add their own flavor, and they become part of the recipe of our success. So thank you to all of you. Barry's going to mention the proceedings as we tie up this event this evening. We would like to say thank you very, very much to each one of the recipients of these awards. We really appreciate you, and all of you at home that are watching. Stay safe, stay good, and enjoy the rest of the entertainment this evening.
Lovely thing about our family, wherever you are, we're always together. One family, always. We have a few more awards coming up. We're right near the end of our run. And I think if I remember correctly, we've got a couple of diamonds and a couple of double diamonds, can you believe it, to celebrate. But before we do that, we're just going to raise a glass to all of you who've won awards tonight, up until now, and to our final few awards, which will be following shortly. Here's to you.
Cheers.
Sorry, I'm a little disappointed though. I was hoping by this stage Craig would have allowed me to do my O Raypert song, but I believe he's edited out already.
A kiss on the hand may be quite continental, but diamonds are a girl's best friend. But pear-shaped or square-cut, these rocks don't lose their shape. Diamonds are a girl's best. Diamonds are a girl's best. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Diamond category.
In our diamond category on 108 points, from Cape Town North, Anya Verheugen. Our diamond category, 110 points. Coming from Rustenburg, Joyce Diali. Another diamond award on 131 points. From Rustenburg, Linda van Geems. 135 points in our diamond category from Rustenburg, Philip Thomas. Another diamond award with 137 points from Polokwane, Melissa Bell.
Don't get strung out by the way I look, darlings. I'm just here to hand out some awards. There's no pearl category, so I guess I'll do the double diamond. The double diamond.
And our double diamond award with 190 points from Polokwane, Sandra van der Merwe. A Platinum Award with 65 points from Randburg, Roz Everett. A Platinum Award with 66 points from Harties, Jano Boysen. Our next Platinum Award for 68 points from the Southern Cape, Charles de Kock. A Platinum Award, 68 points, West Rand, Marlene Pochenpoel. A Platinum Award on 71 points, from Randburg, Graham Hamilton Reed. A Platinum Award with 77 points from Cape Agulhas, Serena van der Westhuizen. Platinum Award, 80 points from Benoni, Bev Scott. And our final Platinum Award in the sales category on 82 points from Whale Coast, Anmar Murray.
Congratulations to all the award recipients, and we hope you have enjoyed the Chaz Everett Biannual 2020 Awards. For me, Craig Abani, it's been a pleasure to be a part of this. Thank you, Barry Everett. Thank you, Barry Davies.
And thank you to your host, Mr. Craig Abani. We hope you've had a wonderful evening.
And my co-host, the beautiful, the lovely Miss Raquel Munn. You could be the greatest, you could be the best, you could be the King Kong banging on your chest. You can beat the world, you can beat the war. You can talk to God, go banging on his door. You can throw your hands up, you can beat the rocks. You can move mountains, you can break the clocks. You can be the hero, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you can find yourself
Standing in the Hall of Fame.
and the world's gonna know your name. 'Cause you burn with the brightest flame. And the world's gonna know your name. And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. You can go the distance, you can run a mile. You can walk straight through hell with a smile. You can be the hero, you can go for gold. Break all the records they thought never could be broke. Do it for your people, do it for your pride. If you never ask, then you never know why. Do it for your country, do it for your name. 'Cause there's gonna be a day when you're
Standing in the Hall of Fame.
and the world's gonna know your name. 'Cause you burn with the brightest flame. And the world's gonna know your name. And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. Be a champion. Be Be a champion. Be a champion. Be a champion. Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions, be truth seekers. Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers. Go further, live longer, Chas Everett, 40 years stronger.
Standing in the Hall of Fame,
And the world's gonna know your name. 'Cause you burn with the brightest flame. And the world's gonna know your name. And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. Be a champion.
be a champion.
You can beat the world. You can beat the war. You can talk to God. Go banging on the shore. You can throw your hands up. You can beat the clocks. You can move mountains. You can break rocks. Do it for your country. Don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you can find yourself.
Standing in the Hall of Fame.
Congratulations from us. Goodbye. Good night.
Goodbye.